the difference between Kyle Shanahan and Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh had an identity that he stuck with all the time. You knew exactly what you were going to get from Jim Harbaugh's teams when he was a member of the head coach of the 49ers. You knew that they were going to run the ball, and they were going to keep doing it, and they were going to keep doing it, and they were going to keep doing it. You go to the NFC Championship game in 2012, 2013 in Atlanta. The 49ers fell behind 17-0 on the first play of the second quarter. They were down 17-0. The 49ers, after that point, ran the ball down the Falcons' throats to the point where the only 2 touchdowns in the second half, when they finished that comeback off, were runs by Frank Gore for touchdowns. They ran the ball more than they threw it, and that was after being down 17-0. So don't tell me that when you're down 14-0 halfway through the first quarter, Kyle Shanahan, that you can't keep running the ball. You can. You just don't have an identity, and it's costing your team games.
That stings, Jack. That stings because it feels very true in this instance. When we got back to even in this game, it felt as if it was a fresh start, a time to just say, all right, get back to what it is we set out to do. But it wasn't. It was Atlanta continuing to imprint themselves on this game. And so long as the 49ers are unable to assert themselves in that way on opponents, to exude that offensive identity, to find and then exude that offensive identity, I think as we get closer to the playoffs, it's going to be that much harder for this team to win. I don't have a doubt that we could squeak our way into winning the NFC West. Even with this odd start to the season, I think it's going to shake out very close at the end of the year. I believe in our ability to match up with our opponents within the NFC West. But I'll tell you what, if we don't find an offensive identity, if we do not heal up from this wide variety of injuries that we're currently suffering from, I don't have a whole lot of faith in this team's ability to win those tough matchups, those close matchups, those playoff games on the road when it gets physical. They have, let me be clear in saying, they have the talent to win those games, but right now they don't look like the type of team that would win those games.